Apparently that little
Radiant's
bastard lagged
ban.
out for me. But definitely, I mean, it's what I was saying before, is it's going to be a lot of Timbersaw and Quap just fucking around and screwing with TDL. And if they can do this mid-game and win mid-game, it's probably going to be the GG. So the best thing
10 seconds
TDL
to
has to
go.
do is get a little bit of farm early on, do some farming, and
5 seconds.
get to the part where they can defend against Quap and Timbersaw's bullshit and win from there. That's going to be their best bet.
Dyer's pick.
And if they can make this go late game, it'll be better and better and better for them. So it's basically who is gonna win laning and mid game. That is probably what's most likely going to decipher who's gonna win this game. Nyx Assassin is gonna be nice. They have an AoE team. Timbersaw, Quap, that Spy Carapace is gonna do fucking wonders. It is gonna go great. I feel like this game is actually going to be a pretty nice game to watch. Not going to lie. Screw the internationals. We got the Dark Legion and Gotham City. Batman. Quap, that's the Batman. From now on, Quap is known as the Batman.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Defenders of Gotham City. Bam. I don't care what anyone says. I'm saying it's Batman.
Reserve time.
I have too much fun by myself. So basically, just looking at what's going to happen, I don't know, this last pick is crucial. Either it's going to lock in and go for that mid-game win, or it's going to see if maybe they might get like a Spectre type of thing, and see if they have a safe late game, or a Void. Whew! Oh, that's crazy. Alright, it's gonna be a pretty epic game, not gonna lie. I'm definitely excited to see what happens. I still don't know what happens. And the game starts. There we go. Alright, and I just want to check one thing. Alright, we're good. Alright, so, looking on, we'll start with the Dire side with the Dark Legion. We got Stand-In. I think his name is HRA, HWA, whatever. Stand-In is going to be Puck. We got Chip Shadun on the Jakiro. Claudia playing with the Lifestealer. Norex on the Nyx. And we have the Weaver being played as Nis. Some pretty crazy names. I'm going to just call them by their hero names. And on top, we have Skova being played with the Timbersaw. Markeka on the Quap. Bottom lane, we got Corey with the Faceless Void.
30
and
seconds to go.
Some number blue, Corey. Corey, I don't know, Corey. Being played with Trent Protector and Bonak on the Rubik. And we might see some action going up on bot right here. Maybe they'll just kind of like looking at each other. Little Cuban Missile Crisis going off. That's all it is though. I mean, the aggressive trialing is definitely a good call. If you screw with Void's farm, it's going to look bad. Weaver's going to solo top against the Timbersaw. It's going to be an interesting battle up there. I actually am interested to see who's going to win that. I feel like the Timbersaw would, to be honest. Like, kind of like hands down, but I'm not, exactly 100% sure. For mid, however, Puck and Quap is basically see who has more skill. Is whoever's going to win. Both heroes, I mean, usually Puck is better against the Quap, but Puck can, juke somebody out and screw around with Puck. We might see a match come with that. However, back on bot, looking at everything right here. I mean, Corey is actually, I've played with Corey a couple times, and I see him play. He's actually a pretty good player. So if Corey does get a lot of farm, it would be a lot of trouble for the Dark Legion. But like I said, this is mainly going to go with Skova and Markeka. They're both going to have to do well this mid game in order for them to get this win. So that is pretty much it. I mean, warding's coming up over here. We got screwing around dire side. We're gonna ward so they can see what's going on if they come to King from the side. It's definitely a nice vision spot. It's not likely for them to de-ward this. Usually don't put a sentry around there. That's okay. Yeah, Weaver's already getting hurt. I mean, frickin', I guess the Timber Chain's just doing it alone. Interesting. Usually the Q ability is what's going to screw around with Weaver the most. Because I feel like, you know, Weaver just comes in, Q cheese or whatever, he's just going to Q, and that's it. Yeah, TAW is kind of screwing around with them as much as possible, but that also means that they're going to be a little bit spacious. They're not going to be like on top of each other or anything. I mean, my initiation go off on Void. Void might be a little bit in trouble. He's going to just blink right out. He'll be fine. Lane of Armor is going to go up right on him. And get some of that health back. Ooh, Puck's getting forced out of lane. Not doing too well with the phase shifts, I guess. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Like I said, I wasn't watching it. Anyway, a lot of creep is up there. Hopefully he can get most of those last hits for them to do well. Lifestealer is winning on the aggressive trial at the moment. I mean, 12-3, beating an 8-0, absolutely. However, you know, top lane, it looks like Timbersaw is definitely taking that cake a little bit more as well. I feel like it'll only get worse because I feel like Timbersaw's abilities would definitely do a lot more effective in the lane as he levels up rather than Weaver's. Anyway. Is what it is. So I mean, just trying to looking at everything. I mean, last hits, Radiant seems like they're doing better in all lanes. You know, the Quab and Timbersaw is doing well. Might be a little bit less on the tri lane. Not like much. I mean, it's still pretty even with last hits and everything. But I feel like the aggressive tri lane might be a little more effective. But like I said, this game is really going to be all about Timbersaw and Quap. And later on, you know, Corey's going to come in when he's all farmed up, pretty much beat the shit out of whoever the hell he wants. But it's got to get to that late game effect first.
Puck out.
It is what it is. Right now, a little harassed with Weaver and Timbersaw. Not much is going to happen. I mean, having the freaking reactive armor is gorgeous. It looks like he's maxed up Timber Chain first, rather than Whirling Death. Interesting. Oh yeah, the initiation right there. Beautiful thing. That's exactly what you do with Timbersaw. You chain and you Whirl Death, go right on top of each other. And that's it's just a beautiful combo to wreck with somebody. We just saw that. Weaver almost died from that. He was close to death. Disconnect. I guess just looking up on a recap, it still is a pretty even game. It's not much. Like I said, Radiant's going to be a little bit more favor due to their all three lanes are doing decently well, rather than, you know, the off lane and mid lane is just doing a bit better than the other teams at the moment. Wait. Alright. I'm just looking back on this, I mean, it definitely should be a nice game. Really should be. So one thing I want to always let everyone know that this is a TAW tournament. Winner wins 500 buckaroonies. This is the second game into the tournament. Whoever wins this goes to the round 3, and whoever loses goes down to the losers bracket.
Regeneration.
Alright. Looks like Corey is going to stop stand-in from getting that. He's going to harass him down a little bit too. Level 1 living armor. Still level 1. Interesting. I guess he didn't get enough levels for that. I would Lifestealer wish I was like level 3, 4. Oh, he's on that side. I'm sorry. And initiation right here on Rubik. Rubik might be a little bit of trouble. Ice Path is going down. The rest of the team is going to charm him in. Stun goes off. Lifestealer's going to get that kill as well. And at the same exact time, Markeka killing off Quap, Skova killing off the frickin' Weaver. Anyway, initiation's still going off. Corey might be in some big trouble right here. Gonna try to backtrack it, but it's not gonna be enough to survive. And the healing off to help out Corey is big, but the damage is there. It is. The last hit goes off. Marqueka's trying to help out, trying to get some limited kill on Lifesteal right here. Screamo going off as well. Auto attacks down, couple auto attacks, 1, 2 down. Quap is taken off the Lifesteal. Marqueka's looking pretty happy about that. We're right on top. I missed that, I'm sorry, but Weaver killing off Skova as well. Fights happen at the same exact time. Not easy to watch all of it. I'm not gonna lie. 3 different fights happened at the same fucking time. Fuck that shit. I quit. I give up. But looking back, Corey's definitely leveling up the time lock. He wants to get that extra damage when he hits somebody, which is a lot of fucking damage. So it's definitely nice. I mean, 25% chance at 70 at level 7. I mean, this is gonna be great. Or level 4. I mean, for the ability. It's nice. It's a nice. That was not an impression of Borat, by the way. It was just me just saying words. So please do not think that as an impression. Anyway, looking back onto this, I mean, Marqueka, again, this double damage room might be ganking Bob with it. We'll see how this works. A day definitely is. This might be some big trouble then if he continues with it. But they're going to pull back. I mean, they have a war there. They can see that bitch flying in. They're like, no. No, bitch, no. I mean, right now, Quap is definitely, leading in mid at this moment. I mean, it's kind of hands down. Not only does Puck have like 7, 8 hits before, but level 5 against a level 7, on 1 kill being down as well. It's not looking good for Puck. Puck needs to do the best he can with flash farming later on to finish off that blink, because you're definitely not going to come back in mid right now. I shouldn't say that. I mean, it's definitely possible if like a gank happens, or if Quap goes in too far and he gets a really good silence off. Yeah, I could fuck with Quap easy. But we'll see how that works. Now, initiation on boss. I'm missing a little bit of that, but Corey is trying to survive himself. With this still goes down though with the Nyx stun. Skova coming in as well. Good TPs from him, helping out his team. However, Weaver is by here as well. But what a beautiful sight! Initiation dropping down. Time lapse, just enough time to finish out. It was 1 hit away from death. And we are time lapses to get all that health back. Skova playing very well, ulting on top of Corey's. It's gonna be confusing saying Corey and Corey. I'll say Corey. Anyway, right now Quap might be in big trouble. The initiation tries to blink away, does not work. And Puck and Nyx, both combination, going to fuck with Marqueka, and Marqueka is gonna go down. Not looking good for him at that part, but he's definitely coming back in the game and saying, you know what? Fuck this, it's time to die. He's got his mad face on. Anyway, Lifesteal goes top 2, he can get more farm. Weaver's gonna rotate bot. Stick with the Trine, it looks like. Try to get some farm that way. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be too bad, to be honest. Chronosphere is down for another 60 seconds, so it's not like they could easily kill him or anything. You just have to use many of the stuns with a Rubik. That's pretty much all he can do. So I think Weaver will be able to survive just fine. Yeah, Puck is definitely gonna keep flash farming. And the Quap's already coming in. There it is. No phase shift to block that. Not the best time to do it, but he's in. Oh, trees. Skova's gonna knock down all those trees as fast as he can. He's gonna keep. Nope, he's gonna pull back. It's a good way to knock down those trees. Just all right through and says, hey, over here. And with Jakiro might be in some big trouble right here. Ice Bath in to save him, and he's probably just fine. Rubik's gonna try to get back and not die. The stun's already going off on him. Rubik's going down quickly. And oh, Corey's in here. He wants to kill the Jakiro. He's got the Jakiro. He's got a magic wand, 10 charges. He'll be just fine. He can probably get out, no problem. Trent's probably gonna heal him up in a second now. Nope. Okay, not yet. Doesn't need it. He's on cooldown anyway. Only level 2 though. Frickin' right now, I would say Koraki, Kukulaki. Trent is level 2, and that is not good. Being almost 10 minutes in, he's mixed out on a lot of XP, and he needs to get, catch up with that. So hopefully he can be in the next few kills and get that XP that he needs. He needs that living armor to be a higher level. Anyway, looking back on this, Puck is just not using phase shift. The stand-in is not standing straight up. Oh, there's he phase shift, but it's still a miss. Quap is able to ult on top and finish him off. Quap, oh, Roshan, Roshaluki. Anyway, Life's still in a bit of trouble. He looks like Scova's going to keep going and try to finish him off, and that is going to be a quick death. Whirling Death is going to finish him off, no problem. Anyway, looking back up on top,